All right, so yeah, we're day 6 now. We're just about wrapping up day 2. In fact, we're probably going to progress to day 3 within the first 10 minutes or so of the stream, or the gameplay at least. We adjust it's been since the last stream was Wednesday, so yeah, it's been kind of a while to jog my own memory here with what we did here. Okay, let's see. Let's just quickly. Yeah, I think we had made it into the. What did we do? Went to the sewers. Oh, we made it to the. Yeah, we did make it into the sewers, more or less. We got the key from the bum by the vacant lot. It turns out he was the doctor. I think he actually left the vacant lot. That was the doctor in the olden days. And we gave him the amulet, and in return he gave us the key, copper key, that allowed us to go under the bridge and access the sewers. So into the access shaft and these different sewer tunnels, vaulted tunnel, dripping tunnel, and broken tunnel. Long story short, I don't think we were able to do anything productive there. We ran into this hatch. Probably should check out. Oh yeah, that's exactly where we left off. I remember thinking we didn't have what we needed to open that hatch. So, I mean, I'm not going to sweat it too much. We'll probably just go back. It's the evening time, so I think we can go back and then sleep and progress to day 3. The one thing to be wary of with day 3 is that I guess then there starts, if not quite real time, probably like a move count. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out if it's a move count or something. But all of a sudden, there's going to be pressure on us. So we'll definitely want to save. Well, I guess we do have a save here on day 2 anyway, but. We're going to have to be saving perhaps more frequently. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see if we're going to have to optimize and go back to day 2, or what the situation is going to be. So anyway, that's basically the state of affairs. We did learn a lot more about all the lore of the family and the Verlac family and this. Oh, you know what I think we wanted to do was get more birth and death dates for some of these people. Yeah, for the modern day Verlacs. Because we're hoping to trace the, Cretius across the generations as he inhabits different members of the family. And I don't know, it's kind of weird and fucked up, but I guess it wouldn't be Lovecraftian if it weren't fucked up, right? So we're going to try to go back to the courthouse, but we'll have to wait till day 3 because it's already nighttime and the courthouse is closed, so we can't look up the birth and death dates. I guess we have an approximation on Mordecai, but we need Elijah, Mordecai, probably a few other generations we're missing out in here as well. Anything else we should... Oh yeah, let's just take a quick look at our to-dos before we start. Yeah, we needed to pry open the broken tunnel hatch. Something like that. That's what they suggested. We also found some coffins. Oh yeah, we did make it into the family crypt. But it looks like we're going to need some other sort of item, whether it be a chisel, a crowbar, something else, to open up coffins. We did get one of them open and got the skull of, was it William? I think it was William Verlac, who was like the malformed creature that Cretius or whatever did not want to inhabit, and therefore he inhabited Edward later. I don't know. It's all kind of messed up. Yeah, we still need to get into the asylum. Figure out what's going on with the narrow corridor holes in the walls of the house. We need a lens for the observatory. Yeah, there's still a bunch we have to do, actually. Really a lot. Secret entrance in the cellar, of course. Still don't have a heavy item to break the church cellar padlock. And so forth. And yeah, we still have at least 4 keys, maybe 5, probably 4. Things we still need access to. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's do it. Resume start timer. Oh, let me do the cart timer as well. Forgot about that. Probably a little too loud there. Okay.
Everyone knows the correct pronunciation of Eternum is Eternum.
Thank you, Glitch. Yeah. All right, we'll go with Eternum. You say so. I think, was it Travis? Because I think it's Travis's viewer pick. It might have been Travis who said it was Eternam, which is why I changed it. And he's obviously most familiar with the game among everybody. I was originally saying Eternam. Maybe someone, probably to settle this, we just need, because there is a CD version of the game, which I assume has voice acting in it. So if someone's able to just find a clip on YouTube, you can just hear how they actually say it in game, and that'll be the actual way. Okay, so we're starting off here in the broken tunnel. I guess we'll just look around. Broken tunnel. Let's just get back here on the map. Looks to be an older part of the sewer system that has fallen into disrepair. Many of the pipes here have crumbled and are filled with debris. Set in the low ceiling is an old iron hatch. Right, and I think they said the pipes were nothing. Broken and jagged, filled with debris and thick slime. Empty. I don't think we can empty pipes. They can't contain things. Clean pipes. Remove debris. Needn't worry about that. Slime. Alright, yeah, we don't have to worry about that. So just the hatch. Rectangle of corroded metal just over a foot long on each side. There are hinges along one edge of this side. If you could get your fingers under the opposite edge, you could probably pry it open. So maybe we need something to insert in there, in the on the other side. Because I don't think we can put fingers under edge. You can't see any such thing. Oh yeah, you didn't know how Mr. Donation. Yeah, he pronounced it the way I thought of doing it originally when I first saw the word. Oh, Ross disagreed with it. Okay, so they did say Eternam in game. Well, again, because it's a made-up word, I'll go with whatever they say in the game. It's you know. It doesn't really matter either way, of course, but whatever. All right, let's just review our thing just to make sure we have nothing that we could use to pry this stuff open, like with the edge. Keyring, a letter opener. It's probably not strong enough, but it would be thin enough that you would think to get in there. Can we like put letter opener in hatch? Can't contain things. Pry hatch open with letter opener. Not a verb I read. Oh right, doesn't know pry. Open hatch with letter opener. That doesn't seem to be something you can unlock. How do I use letter opener on hatch or in? What would be the verb? Insert letter opener into hatch. Can't contain things. Why would they say pry open if they say you can't do that? Or doesn't recognize pry? In edges? Or no? Hinges? What? Can you look at the hinges specifically? No, okay, hinges are the same as... yeah, fingers under the opposite edge. So the hatch must come down from the ceiling then, right? I wonder if we could, like, undo the hinges or something. Unscrew hinges. Would accomplish very little. My fingers under the opposite... I'm just trying to visualize what this situation is with this thing. How could I pry open a hatch? I don't know. So I can't put or insert. Place. I already tried pry and open. Wedge? Nah, that's not really. Does it even know wedge? No. It does not. Open hatch. You dig your fingers under the edge and tug, but the hinges are nearly rusted nearly solid. You can't make it budge. Okay, so we did get our fingers under the edge and we tugged. So maybe we gotta knock off the hinges. It's rusted metal, right? I'm not wearing the hinges. Oh, okay. So we can't. Can we break hinges? Violence isn't the answer to this one. Alright. So rusty hinges, huh? Okay. Alright, I guess we'll just come back here. I don't think we have anything else that would really work here necessarily. Play the flute. Whatever. Okay, so I think we'll just go back. Oh, you found where it is? Max, thank you. Actually, and you can do so like YouTube clips and such. You can append a link, or in the link you can append for when the video should start.
you consulted our brochure, you'll know this is the vacation of a lifetime. You, Don Jones, are about to visit islands which are highly accurate historical reproductions. Many synthetic humanoids will provide stunning...
Maybe I missed it.
Welcome to Eternam. If you...
Yeah, Eternam. Okay. Yeah, they did say Eternam. Thank you, Chip. Thank you, Jippo. Yeah. I mean, do they say it consistently? Eternam? Whatever. I can't believe we're debating this, but yeah. Helk Nader. 3 months from Helk. Thank you so much, Helk, for the sub and the continued support. Helk Nader. Thank you, sir. Yeah, assuming so. Yeah, which is always an assumption, of course. So thank you, Helk. Okay, so yeah, I think we're just gonna head back to. I think from here we'll just head back to the house. I'm just gonna read these quickly though, just to make sure I didn't miss anything the first time around here in the dripping tunnel. Oh yeah, passing the river underneath it. So maybe actually if you open up that hatch, probably it's just water. It might be the river itself. Well, they kind of say that dripping. I mean, here's the question: either the river goes straight above the tunnel, or it goes perpendicular to it. So if it goes perpendicular over the dripping, maybe if you open the hatch on the broken, you wouldn't actually get the river. It could be. We'll see. We should still try to get it open. There's no harm in not getting it open. But, I mean, worst comes to worst, we just die. Shabby Orange, thank you, $5 for fun. Eternum, you decide. Thank you so much for the $5, Shabby.
For fun. Eternum.
Oh, he said Eternum, yeah, he said Eternum, right. He said Eternum the first time too, okay. Oh man. Thank you again, Shabby. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're in the sewer tunnel, yes, okay. Back to the vaulted tunnel. Then I think we just went... Oh, wait. I meant to go up from the sewer tunnel. Alright. Access shaft. North is the door. Under the bridge, we go up. South. Southwest. West. Or northwest. North. Okay, here we are. Yeah, so this is the important point here. You call out to let Michael know you're home, but no one answers. The house is still hushed, and eerie, spelled incorrectly, prickling walks up your back like centipede legs. Michael isn't here, you realize. The house is empty. You are alone. Eternum. Alright, close the door. And then we have to lock the door. A thought occurs to you. Oh, that's right. What if Michael comes back and can't get in the house? We'd better to leave it unlocked for him. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Now, what we also have to lock the back door. I'm in the back hall. Why is... Oh, right. That goes up to the other floor. Okay. Let's go west and then close the door. Lock door. You lock the back door. Okay, great. Now we'll go upstairs. Upstairs landing, north to the master bedroom. Alright, so here's I think where we're going to go to sleep for the night. Remove coat, remove clothes, enter bed. You're pretty filthy. Oh, they do want to... Maybe you should take a bath first. Fair enough. Alright, let's enter tub. Take bath. Grateful for the opportunity to relax. You leave your things on the bathroom floor, draw a hot bath, the water at least is running even if nothing else in the house is, and soak. The tension of this strange day melts gently from your body. After 30 minutes or so, you begin to feel normal again. After 45, you begin to think you might be able to adjust to this place after all. By then, the water has begun to cool off, however, so you drain it and quietly dry yourself off. All in all, you feel enormously better. Okay, so we can go back into the bed room. And let's just do a last, like, a last save here before we go to sleep for day 2. Day 2 bid. By the way, we only have 30 points out of a possible 100, so I don't know if this means we're going to be 2/3 of the way through the game and we just only have half the amount of points we should have, or what what the situation really is. Oh, the game is originally French. That sounds like Et Irnam. Et Irnam? Eternam? God, Steve. Really? Erie's a correct spelling of... Wow. You can actually use that. What is it, like a... Oh, it's a Scottish. Erie is... Okay, Erie with IE is preferred. Oh, so Erie with a Y has been used since the 17th century, but very rarely apparently. Okay, let's go to sleep. You lie awake for what seems like hours, listening to the house creak and settle around you and wondering where your husband is. You try to convince yourself that he merely went for a walk and lost track of the time, as he is so often wont to do. In any case, with no telephone and no car, there is little you can do besides hope that he will turn up in the morning. With your worried thoughts chasing themselves endlessly around your mind, you eventually drift off into an uneasy sleep. Down the road and through the woods to grandmother's house we go, where the whippoorwills cast their lunatic song. You are running. The sky boils and thunders overhead. The red-rimmed eyes glare down at you. When you look up at them, they merge together, melting into a single baleful orb. A swollen, bloody moon. You must escape. You veer off the road, tripping over an old rotted stump, pushing aside a twisted sapling. Vines and brambles tear at your clothes. Rocks cut your feet. But still you must run, until you suddenly burst out of the underbrush into a tangled, moonlit clearing. An ancient flagstone well stands amidst the weeds in the clearing center, and you are drawn to it. Something is moving inside, scratching at the stones down in that circle of blackness, and for some reason all you can think is, the basement. Michael is in the basement, and he's doing something bad. Hard hammering, you lean over the crumbling lip. Your hair slips from your shoulders, dangling tantalizingly close to the well's opening. The whippoorwills reach a crescendo. Your eyes adjust to the dark, and you see the most horrible thing. The third day. It was his twin brother, but it looked more like the father than he did H.P. Lovecraft. Okay, yes, we hit day 3. We've had some Cedric's there. Glitch, I have to thank you. I actually have to order. I've had my car 8 years now, and I finally, for the first time, a headlight went out, so I got to order a replacement. The coating sit. Oh, so you're not talking about just changing the bulbs? You're actually talking about like replacing the plastic, like casing. Interesting. Yes, we do, Akago. We do. Apparently, it is the most horrible thing. Yeah, basically.
Grimy, gooey gunk.
Yeah, we just want to make sure. Oh wait! Oh, I miscut the I miscut the goo. It only said grimy, gooey gunk. It didn't say greasy. He didn't say greasy. I just want to make sure that dun 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 is used when they're actually like it makes sense in game to use it. In this case, it did, but certainly other cases it might not. Oh, and I'm realizing I just made a big problem here. I forgot to make reservations to the restaurant we're supposed to eat at. All right, hang on. I gotta pause the timer. 1 second. I have to. Can I make a reservation online? Okay, there. Any reservations are recommended. By phone only. Damn it. Okay, so give me 1 second, guys. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Unfortunately, they're closed between the hours of 2 and 5, so I missed my window, as it turns out. I'm gonna have to call them right again at 5. Yeah. Okay. Let's resume. Yeah, I've had my car. Yeah, 8 years. I bought it new, but it's got very minimal maintenance, really, other than just replacing, filters and oil changes, and there were a couple of minor recalls for side curtain airbags and stuff. But other than that, it's been fine. Haven't had any problem. Oh, I had to replace the tires, but that's about it. Hey, how's it going, Cord? All right. You wake up shivering. Michael is in bed next to you, sleeping like a dead man with the sheets wrapped in a twisted snarl around his body. All right, we better save it here. Day 3 bed. So we got Michael in bed next to us. We know probably, if we're going to read the tea leaves on this one, he's part of the Verlac family. Edward just died. I don't know. I'm guessing that he's going to be possessed by this Cretius spirit or whatever. Or he's driven to do stuff he doesn't want to do. So we got to be very wary around him. It kind of reminds me of the plot to Phantasmagoria, almost, sort of. But we'll see if I'm right. But it seems that's the way the tea leaves are heading here. Michael is sprawled across the bed, with the sheets tangled around his legs, oblivious to the world. Usually Michael's a light sleeper. You've never seen him so thoroughly knocked out before. You notice something odd about Michael's feet. They are covered with dried mud. Interesting. Can we look at his feet more closely? The bottoms of Michael's feet are caked with dried mud. Bits of leaves and twigs are stuck to his skin as well. Okay, can we take the mud? Very carefully, you reach out to scrape some of the mud off. But Michael starts to wake up almost before you've even touched him. Michael comes away with a jerk and a hoarse shout. For a moment or two, he only stares about blindly, as if unsure of where he is and all but unaware of your presence. Then, with a grunt of surprise, he seems to come to his senses and painstakingly crawls out of bed. Okay, can we talk to him? So we never got the mud, huh? What do you want to talk to Michael about? Probably a lot. Let's start with the Verlex. Michael visibly shudders when you mention the name. I'm sick of hearing about them, he mutters. Michael gives you a bleary, irritated look. Shouldn't you put some clothes on, he mutters. We're good. What I do want to know, though, what was it we read about on his computer? Wasn't it a note? Oh, he wanted to know, because he was investigating, too, about the possession of the bodies and stuff. Can we read that slip of paper again? He was saying to check the death dates. Maybe we tell Michael about, I don't know, Mordecai? Michael mutters noncommittally. Michael wanders off to the south, looking around aimlessly, as though searching for something without even knowing what it is that is lost. Interesting. Did you leave anything behind? No, he didn't. Okay. All right. Probably not gonna make much progress with him. We'll follow him. Let's stand up. Wear clothes. My clothes aren't here. Wait, what? Did I leave them in the... oh, I took them off in the bathroom. Gotcha. Alright, wear clothes. You can hear Michael moving around elsewhere in the house, the floorboards creaking uneasily with his footsteps. Let's wear the coat. Let's take everything else that was there. Okay, so now we have all our stuff back. Alright, where do we think he went? And should we follow him? I'm guessing yes. Now we also... what did the dream tell us? The dream... I made the mistake of not taking notes on the dream between days 1 and 2. We should take at least a couple notes between dream between days 2 and 3. So bottom line, what happened? We saw Michael in the basement doing something bad. Bad things. We saw the red eyes chasing us in forest. Let me just refer back to the transcript here. I could probably look at the transcript too for that one. Yeah, I probably could do that too. We tripped over a stump. We were running. Okay, we had the well. That was right, the well. Let's move that here. Then we had something moving inside. And then we thought about Michael in the basement. Okay, that was that. All right, let me see if I can do a quick search actually in the transcript for the dream 1. Can we key off? Maybe we can key off Lovecraft, because I think they're all like Lovecraft quotes. Well, it's taking me a second. Lovecraft. Okay, so there was a Lovecraft at the end, or at the start of the game. What was the... I guess we can just search for the second day, right? That would be a good search term. No second day? What? Oh, here it is. Here's the second day. Okay. Got it. All right, so dream 1. You're waiting in your bed with the coverlet up around your chin, waiting for Father to come tuck you in. Footsteps in the hall pause outside your door. You close your eyes. When you open them again, Father is standing at the foot of your bed. His eyes are bloodshot, rimmed with red. You wonder if he's been crying. Slowly starts to take off his belt. Yeah, it's all fucked up. So, Father coming to rape us. With red eyes, of course. Only it's not your father at all. It's Michael. He hands you a golden sphere and says, I don't know what it opens yet, but I have an idea. Michael gives us golden sphere. Your reflection is like a little doll trapped inside the sphere. Everything is tinged with gold. Your face swells and stretches comically as you stare back at yourself through the curved, distorting walls. Reaching out, your fingers curve back on themselves. The wall breaks and you are running from the eyes through endless narrow corridors of wooden slats and crumbling plaster. So that's probably in the walls of the house. You stumble through turn after turn, hopelessly lost. There's a small hole in the boards. Peering through it, you see Michael in the study typing diligently away. Right. We did have looks into a few places. Sitting room, children's room, somewhere else. You scream, you pound on the wall, but he can't hear you. The red-rimmed eyes draw closer. Hurrying down a twisting passage, you find a dead end. The wall breaks, and outside you stand at another dead end, a high brick wall at the end of a steep, twisting lane. Written in black spray paint, right? That was part of the dream. Okay, and then we actually saw that in real life. Alright, so... brick wall... twisting lane, and then he always returns to his blood. Okay, got it. Alright, so we got caught up with that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I don't want that. So let's just go to 3. Alright, so we got notes on Dream 1. Now we have notes on Dream 2. Cool. Where did the, we had the holes in the wall, where did those go to? I think we took notes on that. Might have been in the to-do area? I think narrow corridor I had somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, so they look on the children's bedroom's bed, the sitting room painting and darkness. So is the darkness the study? Because they said we could see into the study. I'm not sure. I have to see. He's camming again. Video. Alright. So we're in the upstairs landing. So I guess we're just going to generally see if we can find Michael. I'm guessing he went to the basement. More likely what's going to happen here, I would suppose. Alright, so let's go downstairs. Michael stands here frowning and absently rubbing at his forehead. See, I don't know if whether he's in his right mind or not. Because if he is, we can tell him about our research. But if he's already turned, we got to be more like observing him and, I don't know, maybe neutralizing him or something. Let's see what we have that we might be able to sort of, I don't know, show him or something. Maybe the puzzle box? We have all this stuff. Oh shit, flashlight never turned off. Michael wanders off to the west with a furtive, suspicious glance in your direction. Oh jeez. Okay, let's turn the... well, actually, we're probably going to have to turn it right back on, I'm guessing. But yeah, I guess I want to show him the puzzle box, maybe. Show puzzle box to Michael. Oh, God! Michael groans, waving the puzzle box away. I really don't feel like messing with some weird Rubik's Cube right now. Rufus barking outside. My wife's with him, so she should be able to help. Alright, what else do we want to show him? Let's look at our inventory. I mean, we have all this documentation and such. Maybe the lockets? Probably not. Actually, we found all this stuff in the house. Show journals, Michael. Oh, show journal, Michael. Great, mutters Michael. That Edward, he just left all kinds of goodies for us to find, didn't he? Indeed he did. How about the diary? Michael doesn't even look at it. Oh. He wants cake. We do have a birthday cake from a doggy cake. Hey, how's it going, Travis? Oh yeah, we were just talking, Travis, about Eternum.
エターナムへようこそ。私どものパンフレットをご覧いただいたのなら、これが人生最良の休暇であることはお分かりでしょ。ドン・ジョーンズさん。
Wait, hold on. I don't think I caught it at 38 seconds.
エターナムへよう。
Etanum. Yeah, in the Japanese version on the FM Towns. Nice. Eternum. Yeah, we're still discussing the pronunciation. Yep. There was a larger conversation earlier about it. Okay, should we show let's show the flute to him? Wonderful, says Michael. Just don't blow that thing around me, alright? You asked for it, Michael. Play flute. Stop that, snarls Michael, swatting the flute from your hands. What are you trying to do, kill me? He clutches his forehead and moans. Christ, my head is splitting. Oh shit, yeah, so he might be like under duress. He's about to be affected. Yeah, right, because usually it's more like visual novels, right, Cor? Generally speaking. Or like dating sims and such. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that can like really help him, nor would I expect the plot of the game to involve that, but oh, rusty hinges. We should have used the fish oil. Damn it. Alright, we could try that. Alright, let's try showing him. He is reacting to stuff, so this is good. Show the skull to Michael. Jesus Christ! Yells Michael, recoiling. Get that thing away from me! Okay. Show gold locket. Michael. You won't get much of a response. Can we tell Michael about William? Michael dismisses you with an irritable wave of his hand. You shouldn't believe everything an old drunk tells you, he says. Let's tell him about Cresius. Michael stops and stares at you with an odd, distrustful expression. Where did you hear that name? He croaks. I dreamed that name. He rubs his forehead again. I dreamed it. Michael wanders off to the north, looking around aimlessly, as though searching for something without even knowing what it is that is lost. Oh, like Snatcher, yeah. I picked that for Bladen. And did I pick it for Sharpie too? I think I picked it for Sharpie as well, but I only saw, like, in both cases, I only saw the first few hours, so I still haven't seen the end of the game. Yeah, so there's not much in the way of puzzle solving, ultimately, right? I don't think I would like those as much. Alright, so he's trying to look for something that we have. Yeah, we have several core, including a an erotic one. Is it Seasons of Sakura, I think? Yeah, we have Seasons of Sakura, and then I think there's also Runaway City, I think is Japanese, as is something with Three Sisters Story. Those all got English translations. But at least in the case of Three Sisters Story and Seasons of Sakura are like erotica games, and as is Runaway City, so that's actually three of them right there. There could be others too, I'm forgetting. Murder Club, was that Windows on? No, yeah, you're right, we did add it because of Windows 3, you're right, so Murder Club will be there as well. Yep, that'll be one we can actually stream on Twitch, so yep, that's at least 4, maybe others, but at least 4. Okay, I guess we'll just follow him. What else do we want to show him? Or I guess we should tell him about stuff. Michael stands here, frowning and absently rubbing at his forehead. Can we look at his forehead? Can't see any such thing. Okay. Tell Michael about, who's the Wilhelm? He mutters noncommittally. Tell Michael about, okay, he already dismissed the bum. Oh, is it a Windows version or DOS? Oh, I was thinking of the, maybe it is a DOS version. I remember there was, when we added the Windows 3 games, there was one that was specifically Japanese that I remember adding. Was it not Murder Club? So Murder Club's from the 80s, right? Yeah. Okay, I guess I was thinking, when you mentioned J.B. Harold, I was thinking of, I think McCaw streamed it a month or two ago. It was like Chicago Blues or something. Yeah, so Murder Club, there is a DOS and a Windows version, so I guess we're playing the DOS version, since there's no Windows 3. Okay, I was thinking of Blue Chicago Blues, and that was Windows, yeah, not Windows 3, so we're not playing it. Alright. But there was one more, though. Anyway. Windows 95 XP. Well, no, because really after Windows 3, like everything from Windows 95 to the present day is just basically categorized by Moby as just Windows, so it would just be, at that point we would just rename the quest to be the PC Adventure Quest, and we just have everything. Yeah. Okay, what do I want to tell him about? I don't know, he's probably not going to react to these other people, but we might as well try. Anna? Jesus, give it a rest! Michael shouts, throwing his hands up. Can't you just fucking leave me alone for 2 goddamn minutes? He rounds on you. I mean it, he says. You push me one more time and... He leaves the rest unfinished. Turning his back on you, he stalks off to the other side of the room. You draw a shaky breath, dismayed and hurt. This is horrible. You can't do anything for Michael if he won't talk to you, and everything you say seems to make it worse. In your frustration, you even catch yourself wishing that you could spy on your own husband, that perhaps unobserved, he might offer you some clue as to what is bothering him. Other than his splitting headache? Saying you dismiss the thought. What, after all, would that solve? Well, this seems to suggest that we should be going into viewing him from the study. The question is, if we went into the narrow corridor and closed the door, the secret passage, maybe we could see him there. That's true. Before we do that, though, I do want to try, let's do another save here, because he did say if you do it one more time. So let's see if would he actually kill us? Would we get a game over if we just piss off our husband? Tell Michael about Edward. God damn it, just leave me the hell alone, why don't you? Michael suddenly turns on you, baring his teeth and shaking his fingers at your face. I can't even think with you bothering me like this. Fuck this, he says, shaking his head. Fuck this, I'm getting out of here. I need to be alone for a while. He storms out of the room, and a few moments later you hear the front door slam. Oh, so he actually left the house. Shit. For a moment you can only stand there in the empty house, shaky and close to tears. You've had fights before, but never has Michael been so vicious. And the worst part of it is, you know something is wrong with him, something terrible, but you don't know what it is, or how to fix it, or why it seems to be tearing your husband away from you. You've never felt so utterly helpless. And... okay, cheers. Thanks, Glitch. Yeah, I hope it works out. Good luck with the second one. Alright, so he actually left the house, so I don't know whether going up to the study at this moment is going to be the most useful, but we could try. Oh, he literally took the flute from us. Okay, take the flute back. I didn't realize he had actually taken it. Okay. We should have shown him the clippings too, but... alright, let's just try going into... oh, whoops. Go back upstairs. If we go here, does he automatically show up in the study or not? East. Ooh, what was the deal with the laptop again? Read laptop. Okay, I cannot sleep. I must not sleep. Yeah, he's been dreaming too. The whisperer tells me secrets of this house, secrets of those who lived here. They are my blood, and he tells me he always returns to his blood. Yep. So it's the Cretius guy, or Cthulhu, or whatever. Tells me of secret keys and combinations. I don't know where they open yet, but I have an idea. I'm gonna go down to the cellar. A terrible book. Do we have a terrible book? I guess we don't. Alright, let's try to go into the corridor, and if we close the thing here and wait, just curious what will happen. So right now we are here. The question is, if we close the door, is there a hole or not? Let's see. Close door. Can't see any such thing. Oh, so we can't even... Can we look northwest? Every direction looks alike here. Well, the problem is, other than the darkness, maybe I have to put some light on in the study. Oh, we have to light the fireplace, and that probably looks out of the study. Got it. Got it. So is there a fireplace in the study? Yeah, it's carved from... So basically my thought is, remember, they said in the dream that we were spying on him in the study, but the other areas from the narrow corridor that we can look to don't look on the study. The only exception would be the darkness. So maybe if we light the fireplace, there's a fire in here, then we'd have light to see. So can we light a fire? Can't see any such thing. Oh, and the polished brass spheres. They said golden spheres. You see you notice some smudges on the... Oh, yeah. Okay, we gotta open up these spheres. And this is why Dream 1 was important. I'm glad we went back to read about that. He gave us them. He might have opened them. That's why they're smudgy, probably because it's a hint that he's been doing something with them. Alright, why don't we save here then? Remember it's stretching comically, so these must be the spheres from the first dream. Okay. Study spheres, fire. Okay. Touch spheres. Doesn't budge. Push sphere. Open sphere. Twist sphere. The sphere twists clockwise a few degrees, but there's a barely audible click. Oh, this is how we... Oh, okay. This is just how we got the fireplace open. Got it. Okay, grinds back into place, concealing recorder. Okay, I don't think we want that. But we will want to conceal the sphere once... How do we... Is there any way we can enter the narrow corridor, but also close it? Interesting. So we already did twist this sphere. Okay. Alright, let's light a match and try putting it in the fire. One of the matches starts to burn. Do we have any wood in the fireplace? I don't know. Put match in fireplace. You blow the match out, that's a good way to lose it. Okay, restore. Do we need to get like wood in there maybe? Look in fireplace. Nothing of interest. So there's no wood there to light, I guess is the problem. We haven't... Maybe the puzzle box, we could burn it open.
Don't mess with it.
That would be great. We don't have any like firewood though, right? We have a broom. Do we not need the broom anymore? Because I think we did use sweeping it. I could have a... Alright, let's try putting puzzle box in fireplace. Good way to lose it. Damn it. So they're not going to let us do anything there, huh? No. Could we light the lantern and just leave the lantern here? Let's try that. Light match, light lantern. Just take... Oh, God damn it. Take it out of my pocket. Alright. Remove lantern. Where? Take lantern. Okay. Light match. Light lantern. Lantern is now lit. Okay. Drop the lantern. Dropped. Okay. Match, whatever. Alright, now let's go in here. Can we, like, close wall or something? They're not something you can close. Push wall? Is there no way to close corridor or passage? No, not the passage. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's just go to the, if we go northeast of here, we should go to the darkness one. Look in the hole. No, I still see only darkness, so I don't know if the... Well, obviously that didn't work. Damn. So either this room hole doesn't look to the study. Or gotta do something else. Can we enter the fireplace? Oh, the fireplace is the corridor. Oh, okay. Sorry. I think we probably knew that, but when we initially got this corridor open, but it's been so many days I've forgotten exactly what the situation was. So the fireplace actually is in the southwest area. Alright. The only way I could think... We know we can exit the corridor not through the study. Is there any way we could enter it? I don't think so. I doubt it. I mean, we could quickly try, but... Southeast to the... I can't go southeast to the observatory? What? Oh, are there too narrow... So this is the sitting room. You can go north to the children's one. Northeast to the darkness. Yeah, northwest here. There is no hole here. Wow, those are flute holes. I guess we could look in the flute holes. Why not? Nothing of interest. All right, go south. You can't go southeast. So maybe you have to unlock some. I don't remember how we. Why is the observatory no longer accessible? That's weird. We didn't find another way to... Maybe it's from the side that you enter, the direction that you... Oh yeah, it's the direction that you enter. So you might have to go in through the sitting room to make it to the observatory. Weird. Huh. Alright, so we made it back to the observatory. We don't want to deal with the observatory now, we just want to... If we go into the crawl space in the attic, can we get back? I don't think we can, no. Fuck. Alright, so this isn't working out. Let's just go back here when we were pissing off Michael. Show, I don't know, something random to him. Well, should we show something random? Show him the skull, the diary, the journal. He's not going to be interested in it. Oh, he wanted the newspaper, right? He did want the newspaper. Let's give him that. Probably doesn't care anymore, but he doesn't even look at it. Oh, fuck. All right. Show newspaper to Michael. Oh, okay. Show manual to Michael. I meant the Compleat manual. Wards. Doesn't look at that. Show cryptical to Michael. Wanders to the south. Tell Michael about Heinrich. Okay, so it's the same thing from before. We'll take the flute. East. So he already left. Should we just try following him this time? I guess so. The hairs on the back of your neck prickle as you step outside. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong with the air. A heavy charged sensation like standing next to high-tension wires. A faint odor of spoiled meat drifting on the wind. You can't put your finger on it, but it might have something to do with that strange hole in the sky. What? What? Hole in the sky. What is this? The Avengers? There's a spinning, churning hole in the clouds, directly over the lighthouse. An inverted whirlpool sucking streamers of gray up into itself. You'd think it was some sort of funnel cloud, except that it's not moving anywhere. It's simply hanging, turning slowly in the sky. Wow, so alright, we're going to have to check that out at the lighthouse, what's going on over there. It smells of the sea, though. Okay. Whoops. Okay, we have the train whistle. Did they say anything about the lighthouse? No. Alright, northeast. Chile Avenue. And again, I just want to confirm we don't have anything to break that lock. I don't think so. Yeah, we don't. Still nothing yet. Okay. Riverwalk. I mean, we can try to find Michael too. Why not? Lottie with Rust. You know what? I kind of want to try this. Let's do a save here. 30 town. If we restore back on day 2, the night of day 2 in the tunnel, I wanted to try using the oil on the rusty hinges. I don't. Well, I guess it would just make them not squeak as much. Yeah, it probably is not going to do anything, but... Open tin. Pour oil on hinges. Stop trying to make a mess. Okay. It was just something I wanted to try. Thought about it. Alright, so we're back in the town. Under the bridge. South. Yeah. Southeast. I don't think we're ready for that yet. West. Up. No. Whoops. Actually, let's go to the, can we go to the courthouse? Yeah. Yeah, okay. So here we can get those those death dates we needed. For Heinrich and, or not Heinrich, for Mordecai and Elijah. Look up Elijah Verloc. December 16th, 1802. Okay, great. So he is directly the son of Heinrich, which is good. Seem to be uncovering a pattern here. All these Verlocs seem to have lived to a ripe old age and then died on the very day the next one is born. The birth records are incomplete. No parents are listed, and no cause of death is noted on the death records. There's just not enough information here to draw a conclusion. You'll simply have to keep on digging until you find the answers. We'll just see about that. Okay, let's look at Mordecai Verloc. January 30th, 1886. Okay, so yeah, I did think he was 1886. Now we have the precise date. Alright, now we need these. Is there anyone else we need birthdays on? I guess Gwyneth and Paul. I doubt they're here, but they're not Verlocs. Yeah, and they didn't live here, so that's fine. We have Eustacia. Okay, yeah, we just need... Yeah, alright. So let's go get the death records. Look up Elijah Verloc. Yep, just as we thought, 1:30, 1886. Okay, what about Mordecai? Okay, April 26, 1960. Okay, so I think we've now discovered all of them because that was the same day that Edward was born. So remember, Mordecai was going to die the day that William was born, but on 54, but he was too fucked up, so he waited around until he could get Edward. All right, so I think we've done the full line from Cretius down to Edward. The question is was anyone born on March 14th, 97, which means they'd be a baby? And if not, are they taking over our husband Michael? I guess we're gonna have to find out. I guess let's save here, especially since they gave us that thing about the records. Alright, do we want to check? Well, I might as well check in on the asylum again. Yeah, we still have the orderly with the belt. Okay, there are no ones here. I guess we'll just use all of the last names we know. Spoiled none. Beef meat, indeed. Yes. Ask orderly about Rebus. Was he a doctor here, maybe? No, it doesn't know. Benson? Beardemeyer? Franklin. Brown. Crowley. Radcliffe. Talbot. So you know all the names that we have now. Fraser. One no, okay. Teasley. Oh, I should be looking up those guys. Yeah. The records. Shit. Okay. Ruffington. Tilworth. Nothing. Interesting. Alright. Sound Courtyard. Oh, is there still nothing in the alley? Okay. So, well, we should have death record or birth records at least. Daryl Beasley. Oh, he's not even in there. Daryl Luffington. Christopher Tilworth? No one's there, okay. Are they in the death? Probably not. I don't even think they were, okay, no. Alright, so it must just not be important, I guess. Oops. Alright, so, you know what, just since we're here, let's look at the vacant lot again. Probably don't have to do anything. Or, well, nothing here. Okay. So, Town Square will go north. Whately Bridge. Narrow Street. Anyone in the pub? No. Office doors open. Office. Let's check the answering machine again. Did anyone call? There is one. Oh, it's the same one. Yeah. We have the airlock again. Alright. Anything else we want to look up? I don't think so. Didn't want to go to the local pub. Junction. Okay. So yeah, remember now we're making our way over to the lighthouse. You even believe, you know, with that portal that's opened up there. You know, before we do that though, let's just go back to the twisting lane. Strange, the graffiti's gone now, not a trace of it left. Oh, we can't get back to the hidden court or anything. Damn, okay, that's inaccessible. Shit, I hope we didn't need the violin, tarot cards, or geode, because then we're fucked. Potentially. Alright, Mill Road. Yeah, I guess we could check in with at the shanty town with the woman. Ask her about Jeffrey. Nah, still has the same reaction. Alright. Okay. Look up. So it's not having an effect on the lighthouse itself. We still have the same bronze door that we can't do anything with. And we still have the patch of water. It looks unnatural. Drink patch. Alright, so there's nothing here. And I was hoping to also run into Michael, but we did not. It's too bad. Alright, so buys are open if anyone wants to buy anything. Missed anything the first time around. Here's the Holocaust stuff. Oh, we got the train again. Alright, we have from Silo 3 slots for in the first degree. Moves out of The Adventures of Robin Hood, Sign of the Sun, Captain Bible, and Dome of Darkness. Up to Arc 20. Night Call. Hey, Night Call. One for a Cruise for a Corpse. Moves ahead of Prisoner of Ice, another Cthulhu game. Up to V43. And Travis, a gun for Eternam Eternum. You decide which you prefer. I'll give it 32 guns. Alright. Okay, cool. And I myself, I'm just going to go up and get a brief, just take a brief bar break, get a quick snack. But we will be back with more Anchorhead. In the meantime, buys are open.
They escape their fate. Come now. A pity. I had high expectations for them. Another failure. This is most discouraging.
You were always overly optimistic.
I am certain we'll have better luck with these Klingons and this Enterprise.
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its mission? To explore strange new worlds. To discover new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no man has gone before.
Okay. Hey, everybody. Were there any more buys? There were not. We're not. Okay, so we're good. We're good. Let's close up buys. There we go. Yeah, I don't think Star Trek Judgment Rights has received even one buy. One of the oldest games on the list, and hasn't even gotten any buys. Okay, so let's resume. Oh yeah, we're by the train. Ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate as the rumbling grows to a roar. The whistle lets out an urgent shriek. The train is bearing down quickly now. Very, very close. Yeah, railroad tracks. I still don't know. There was this reference to the ghost train. So I'm trying to think this is it. Maybe we have to board the train. But, excuse me. I still don't know what exactly it is. I mean, the train comes periodically, so I guess it is a ghost train, but I think we did look at it and didn't seem to be any indication that it was a ghost train. Hey, Farhawk, you'd love to see Judgment Rights? Yeah, you can. If you spend some subjects, you can upvote it. Move it closer up the queue to getting played. But because it has received 0 support since it was purchased, and kind of languishing. Yeah, that was from Bloodsitter. Wow, it's... They really... Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, maybe that should have been... Okay, yeah, I think I got it mixed up with the other game, so it hasn't been one of the oldest games in the queue. I think 25th Anniversary is older. Oh, this is why. Okay. Yeah, Bloodsitter was an early follower, but just didn't make his viewer pick until much later. Got it. Okay, that's the reason why. Alright, no worries. Yeah, it still has gotten 0 support, but whatever. Okay, the train is bearing down quickly now, very, very close. So this was one of the 3 deaths that we got. One of them was getting hit by the train, so we know that's possible. I tried to board the train, but I think it was already left before we could get there. Yeah, here's the ghost train. Does it connect with anything else? I don't know. Well, yeah, legacy status has been not as valuable because we got so many games that we're entering in the showdown. When the hybrid game is one of 6 or 7 games on there and doesn't win that often, then and you need every 3 for it to be the legacy game. Yeah, it's obviously not going to be very valuable. But hopefully, since we've upped the threshold, showdown games are now down to 5, and I imagine it'll eventually even out at 3. So legacy status will be more. Actually, the legacy game once Hitchhikers wins, the legacy game is going to enter the showdown. But that legacy game now is Lost Files of Sherlock Holmes, Case of the Serrated Scalpel. So, and then the next one at the moment would be Last Half of Darkness. All right. Anyway, train. Can we break the cellar padlock with the train? And yeah, we need more keys too. The puzzle box, fly. Yeah, okay. I don't think... No. Alright. I was trying to find Michael. Let's see if we can find Michael. You look to the east in time to see the train go by, rolling southwest past the mill towards less melancholy climbs. Oh, maybe that's supposed to be like our escape out of here. As abruptly as it arrived, the train is passed, the last swaying car receding quickly down the line to the west. Okay, that seems to indicate it's not a ghost train after all. Maybe it's a regular train. Maybe we have to board it. It would be our escape out of here because it's too dangerous to follow the train in either direction. With the last mournful groan of its whistle, the train disappears from sight. Ooh, tomato soup. Okay, train. Yeah, we came up the rail tracks. Matt, thank you for those. Empty heath. I wonder how often the train comes. Anyway, probably don't have what we need to deal with it yet. Let's see if we can find what's his name. Michael. Yeah, there's different sliding scales we could do. I just want to see how this plays out first at 150. Any chance he went back to the library? Since we're here, we may as well read the book. But oh, this is how we found out about Crease. Oh yeah, Ghost Train Legend. Let's see again. He materializes from nowhere, glides across the haunted track for a short period of time, and disappears as mysteriously as it came. 1882 is the earliest version. Does that sync up with anyone's birth or death? 1886, no. Oh, right. It's supposed to ferry you to... Right, okay. Should we ring the bell? Is the librarian still here? Yes, the fishy-eyed librarian. Okay. Alright. Have we been... Oh, no, we have not been everywhere. We've been almost everywhere in the town. I don't think we went south of the... this area. Deserted lane, down the road, churchyard, and a church. Yeah. Okay, so he's not here. Southwest, sorry. Vacant lot we checked out. Yeah, I was just trying to find Michael, that's all. Maybe he's back in the house. Guess so. And we didn't go in the tunnel. I guess we'll go back in the tunnel just to check. Access shaft, sewer tunnel, vaulted tunnel, dripping, broken. Nah, nothing changed here. Alright. So we were not able to find Michael. Where am I going? Cold, noiseless draft close through the narrow entrance hall. You shiver, wondering where it came from. I guess we can check out the basement. Did I run the half marathon? No, I did not. Oh yeah, so many badges. That's right. Well, whatever they can do to motivate people to spend money on the platform. I mean, that's ultimately what they care about. Is any business money-making venture. Foyer. Pantry. Yeah, I don't know whether maybe it doesn't matter if our flashlight's on the whole time. I don't know whether it has like a battery, because we haven't gotten like in Zork like, oh, it's a little dimmer now. We kind of left it on all of day 3, unfortunately. But we haven't found any fuses. Bottles. No. Search boxes. Search crates. What did I have to do ultimately to search for something? Okay. Alright, so he's not down here either. He might have gotten that secret entrance, but I'm Walking Dead? Oh shit, really? Nico, thank you for the heads up. I'm Walking Dead in the game. Wow. So what, let's just, thank you, Nico. Let's just think what happened on day 3. Basically, essentially Michael. Maybe we let him get too far out in front of us. Maybe that's what happened. I'm not going to restore all the way. Let's just go back to Michael. Did we lose it when Michael like left the house? Maybe we pissed him off too much? Could have happened. Or we could just try following him. Let's try pissing him off and then following him. Okay, front door slam. Yeah, I mean, they wouldn't have a Walking Dead here unless there was a way you could follow him, I think. I think that's the case. Take flute, east, south. I think we already missed it, huh? Shit. Maybe I should let him... What happens if we do nothing? Does he go down to the cellar? Let's see where he would go. If, recovered with Dread Med. He wanders off to the south, muttering something about always being watched. Oh, I guess by us, right? Let's take the flute back. So let's not piss him off and then see what happens. Leaves and twigs. Can we take the mud now? Michael doesn't look as though he'd appreciate you messing with his feet this morning. Is there anything we have that would make sense to... Can we offer him some coffee? Some like 3-day-old coffee? So what... Global mod? That's a thing? Was that something that Twitch has to give you directly? I'm sure very few people must have that. He wanders off to the north, so he's going back and forth. Show album to Michael. Now he's going to get pissed off. Doesn't look at it, okay. Show silver locket to Michael gazes intently at the locket. That, he mutters. I was looking for that. He reaches it out as if to take it from you, but then his hand goes back to his forehead and begins rubbing again. I don't remember why, he says, turning away from you. So is the silver locket the photo of William, I think? Show boy's picture to Michael. Okay, it's the same as the locket. Tell Michael about William? Okay, then he got pissed off. Fuck. And then the door slams, and I think we're fucked at this point. Probably. Well, I wouldn't think so. Because he would just say the game was over. Like, he wouldn't write all that dialogue about him leaving the house if we were still in contention. If we were Walking Dead. That's just my operating principle. So where do we think he went? He probably went to a well, right? We haven't seen a well, though, have we? Was there one in the church, in the backyard of the house? I don't know. People have moderated on several large channels and volunteered to moderate for the entirety of Twitch? What, like on channels everywhere? Sword with a hammer? Yeah, I guess I don't really watch, you know, the uber popular channels because even though I haven't seen it being used, I'm glad that they're doing something to address, like, I'm not interested in large channels just because, like, the chat is just out of control. There's no sense of community. Like, you can't follow anything in chat. There's just way too many people. It just seems completely unruly and not interesting to me accordingly, you know. A lot of the, I guess, streamers I watch, I'm not, obviously first and foremost is the streamer themselves, but a secondary but also important consideration is also the people in the chat. And if there's so much going on that the streamer can't read what you're writing and no one can else either, then yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. A bigger channel, yeah, younger audience too. Yeah, that's a great point too, Citadel. Yep. And yeah, it's more juvenile and conversations not great. Yep, I'm with you there. Absolutely. Normal bots can get timed out. That's funny. Alright, so I don't know whether we're supposed to follow him somewhere. And we have to know where to go, and if we don't get there in time, shit breaks loose. I mean, I guess the last time we took our sweet-ass time getting to the tornado, or the whatever. Let's just try going straight there. Gately Bridge, narrow street. I think it's west of the junction, yeah. Mill Road, east. Oh, shit. Okay, a whirlpool. Can we jump? You jump on the spot fruitlessly. Jump. Here. Climb lighthouse. We won't get very far climbing that. Damn. Seems to be locked. We don't have the key. I wonder if is it possible he was able to go around to the other side of the house? Or he went to the churchyard. That's the other thing I'm thinking. He could have gone to the churchyard. Let's try the churchyard next. Or we could just not follow him. He's moving elsewhere around the house. Where did he go? Maybe, did he go? He's okay, now he's in the pantry. Interesting. Let's leave him alone. He wanders off to the southeast. Oh, that's back. Damn. Alright. Maybe we should have him so we can not let him get too far out ahead. Also, we should show him other stuff that we haven't. Here, Michael, do you want your towel back? He wanders off to the south. Okay. Show flute to Michael. Wonderful. Oh, right. Yeah, he was pissed about that. Show. I showed him the puzzle box. Okay, he did seem interested in the silver locket. That seemed to be a big deal. Hey, how's it going, Great White? Okay, maybe we should save here because it does seem like a good step there. Now can we show him the gold locket? I won't get much of a response, but the silver locket, he does have a response. Interesting. And the library books. And we told him about Michael. I followed that up. Didn't have anything. Misbehavior of other global mobs? Yeah. It's okay. Okay so far, Great White. It's very interesting. I feel like we're way behind on our score, but that's probably okay. Is he gonna get pissed if I show him the ID card? He snatches the card away from you. What the hell is this? He asks in a dangerous voice. Where did you get this? Were you sneaking through my wallet behind my back? Where you... Oh, it should be where, not where. Were you going through my things? Were you spying on me? You suspicious little tramp? Okay, now he does the whole thing where he storms out. Okay. That was good. Worth it, totally worth it. Alright. Spoiled meat drifting on the wind. So maybe that means the game's over, but let's see if we can let's go to the churchyard, see if there's anything going on there. We went directly to the churchyard. No. Okay, he's not here, so no. Never mind that. There's something strangely familiar about the woods here. Scenes from last night's dream flicker through your memory, but you are unable to recall the details. Yeah, I wanted to go to the well, man. Can we go? You scrutinized the edge of the road carefully, looking for whatever it was you saw. There, on the west side, that stump, and the twisted sapling growing next to it. You recognized them. And just beyond them, the path. It's the path you took in your dream, a narrow rut running west through the underbrush. You can hardly believe it, but there it is. Okay, so that's a little bit of a thing. We saw the thing down the road. Yeah, because I was wondering where we were going to find that well, because we hadn't found a location like that before. I guess we're going to have to go, like... We have to go an area... If we're going west, an area where we can do that. So, stump. It's the rotted stump of a tree that must have fallen long ago. It's unremarkable, almost completely buried by the underbrush. The only reason you even noticed it is because of your dream. I'm the worst one. Yeah, I hate this. Yes, I'm a tramp, apparently. Alright, and then what else was there? There was a stump and a something. Oh, the path, right? Oh, just go west. Okay, yeah, trampled path. Alright, so this seems like some progress here. Let's give out a couple subjects for that since we just found it. Now, we still could be Walking Dead here, but let's at least just see this. Let's just at least continue just to get some more information about what's going on. The tangled undergrowth has been beaten down in a path leading roughly from the east to the southwest. No. Shrubs and grass have been flattened and pushed aside. Vines torn down, and small trees bent or even snapped in half, as though something heavy with huge flat feet had simply trampled its way through on the trampled path. Grass. Okay. Trees. The woods are ancient. Oh, right. Okay, so I think we go southwest, they said. Abandoned slaughterhouse? Uh-oh, Nox. I hope they weren't slaughtering what they could be slaughtering. We'll find out perhaps in a minute. Can I not? There we go. Yeah, okay. The decayed remains of an old slaughterhouse stand here, now little more than a shell of crumbling brick and gaping holes, surrounded by a clearing of yellow, sickly grass. A path leads northeast, back toward the road. To the west, a gaping hole that might once have been a doorway leads into the rotting building. The forest is unnaturally quiet here, you notice. There are no birds calling, no leaves rustling, or branches creaking. Even the whippoorwills have fallen silent. All is still, holding its collective breath in an expectant hush. Interesting. Oh, that's the hole in the sky. Okay. I guess just go inside then. The building. Or can we look at the building? The ancient walls are barely even holding themselves together. The only reason you can tell it used to be a slaughterhouse is the faded paint on one wall. Crompton Meat Processing. Okay, that could be something to look up at the real estate office, actually. Perhaps. Okay. Alright, let's enter inside. Crumbled ruin. The roof has collapsed, leaving the interior open to the sky. The The floor is nothing but bare, beaten dirt. Gaps in the bricks lead east and south. Okay. Although nothing stands now but the tottering, crumbling stonework, and that only barely, you fancy you can still detect a faint miasma of death, a palpable, chilling reminder of the bloody work which once went on within these walls. There's something odd about the ground here, some faint marking or pattern. An old rusty meat hook stands out of the ground nearby, its point half buried in the dirt. Over in the far corner, a tattered sheet of drawing paper lies discarded on the ground. The cross... Oh, it's a crossbar! Oh. Okay, we might be able to use that to pry open that hatch. And break that church padlock open, too. The crossbar fits in your palm, leaving the hook part to stick out between the third and fourth fingers. It's a heavy sucker, nearly 15 inches long from handle to point, made for hauling around carcasses with a minimum of ceremony. You wouldn't like to think what this could do to a living person, but nonetheless, you take it. Alright, let's take a look at the drawing paper. The drawing is of a pair of crudely rendered figures, scrawled with dark, heavy lines that occasionally punch right through the paper. The two figures are holding hands. The one on the left is a smiling woman with long, straight hair. The one on the right, well, you don't know. Frankly, you'd rather not speculate. An octopus on human legs, maybe, if you could believe any healthy child would conceive of such a thing. Above the first figure is scribbled the word "Momi." Above the second, "Will-am, me." Oh, so William. Got it. So this is done by the William, who's that beast creature. Okay, so he himself was the octopus with the hoof. Didn't he have hooves, though, too, I thought he did. Alright, we'll take that paper. And then there was also some patterns on the ground. The marks in the dirt are tracks of some kind, but not of any animal you're familiar with, unless there's a lame elephant loose in the New England woods. Waka waka. The prints are large, quite a bit larger than your outspread hand, and vaguely round. They crisscross the ground in every direction. Whatever made them obviously lives here, or at least visits quite often. Alright, let's definitely save. We have the crumbled ruin. So, the good news is we have what we, I think, would need for the church padlock and maybe the hatch in the sewer, but we'll find out. Momi. Okay, now we made it to the well, the old stone well. This is what we had it in our dream. Beyond the south wall of the old slaughterhouse, there's nothing but a tangled thicket so dense as to be impenetrable in every direction except to the north, where you can slip back into the ruined slaughterhouse through a hole in the wall. Rising from the midst of the underbrush is a squat circle of stone, the top of an ancient well. A circle of rotting plywood covers the opening. It's built of mortared stone and comes about to the level of your waist. The top of the well is covered by a circle of rotting plywood. Nothing but a thick sheet of plywood cut into a rough circle about a yard across. Can we take the plywood or just have to move it? The plywood cover is too heavy for you to carry. Move the plywood. You dig your fingers under the edge of the plywood and, straining as hard as you can, manage to slide the heavy cover off the top of the wall, or well, and onto the grass. Can we, look under the plywood? Nothing of interest. Alright. Look in well. This is what we were going to do in the dream, and then we, woke up. Remember? The well. Actually, let me just take a note here. The plywood is here. The well is very deep, although the rough stonework would probably allow you to safely climb down. Its depths are too shadowy for you to make out any details at the bottom. Alright, definitely safe before we go in here. Okay, climb down. Well, we probably don't have what we need, but let's just do it anyway. We won't get very far climbing that. You just told me I could. Climb well. No. Climb down. Alright, carefully testing each foothold, you descend into the well. In the well. The sky is a dim circle of light far above you. The stone wall presses in on you from all sides, and the air is clammy and frigid. A faint odor of decay drifts up from the floor, the smell of a trapped animal decomposing under the back porch. You are standing knee-deep in a rattling jumble of children's bones. Oh shit. So now we have an idea over where all those kidnapped kids, including the recently kidnapped Jeffrey Greer, may have ended up. So we have kids' bones. Move this to the side so we can see properly. Okay. We have faint odor of decay. Smell, air. Let's take a look at the bones. You can deduce only two things about the gruesome pile. There are more bones here than could be produced by a single child, and some of the bones are older than others. Whoever has been throwing them down here has been doing it for a long time. Or maybe it's to feed the creature that lives in here. I'm imagining we can't take the bones. Let them lie in peace. Can we search them for any interesting ones? You notice the tuft of brown among the yellowed ivory of the bones. Moving aside a clattering pile of ribs, you discover a child's teddy bear. It is old and threadbare, its fur through to the stuffing in some places. Stitched onto its behind is the name Jeffrey. Okay, so it's Jeffrey Greer's bear. So he might already be a goner then, unfortunately. Okay, we got the bear. Now, was there any way to go through here in the stone or not? Stone walls pressing on all sides, yeah. Can't see anything in the walls. Ground? Floor? Nothing special at your feet. So there's no way to move around here. The only way out is up. Alright. So what was living in here? I guess whatever monster lives in here, the Cthulhu monster, the elephant thing, the octopus, it can go, I guess, climb the well itself as well. No pun intended. Oh, and I should be adding to our list of inventory here. So what have we picked up? We have picked up the crowbar, drawing paper. Just got the teddy bear. Is there anything else we just also have picked up? Yeah, the tattered drawing. Okay. That's what they want to call it? Oh, and then technically it's not a crowbar, it's a meat hook? Well, same thing, I guess. They called it both things. Alright, cool. Bob and the Red Bear. Alright, so it seems that we can go up. Yeah. Okay, we got the plywood. Alright, this was a good... Now, we might still be Walking Dead, but let's at least try to get as far as we can with what we have. You're about to step back through the eastern wall when a noise makes you stop. In the woods outside, to the east, something is there. Something breathing, something huge. A branch cracked sharply, and another. It's coming this way. Alright, this could be... Let's just do nothing. And worst case, we just get a death. But we could also learn some information along the way. From Loon. X. Look into hole. Oh. I guess just do nothing. Time passes. The sound of tearing undergrowth grows louder. Whatever it is, it's practically bulldozing its way through the forest. Go east anyway. You never even see it coming. A sudden commotion from the trees. A bloated wall of flesh heaving itself through the branches and underbrush. A writhing thicket of tentacles reaching out for you. What you see next, when the branches suddenly give way, is so utterly, blasphemously hideous that your mind is mercifully blasted into unconsciousness, sparing you any knowledge of the butchery which takes place during the next few minutes. You have died. Alright, so we did get at least our third unique death. Worst case is not getting a death? Why? Because you'd be Walking Dead? So here's the question, can we defend ourselves in any way? Wait, did I say worst case is not getting a death? Or I thought I said worst case is getting the death. Alright, so let's think about a couple of options here. One is we hide from the creature in the well, which I don't imagine is a good idea because that's, I'm sure, where that's its hideout, right? that's where it's resting. Oh, you know what? I had a thought. Maybe Edward. Remember, Edward got inhabited. Maybe he was able to resist or something. Because usually the Verlac creature that's the evil red eyes thing does not kill its relative. So I'm wondering whether Edward like sort of resisted and was pushing out the force. And maybe like the evil Cretius is now taking on this sort of again, I'm not familiar with the Lovecraft's, mythology or whatever. But maybe he like forced out the evil spirit and then like killed him and his family to prevent. Yeah, that would actually make sense. He killed himself, he killed his family and then I guess later himself to prevent the creature from having evil thing from having another vessel to continue. Maybe. And then that's when Michael got sort of summoned here because maybe he's like a very distant relative, but it's like the only hope for the evil spirit to like continue on through the Verlac like line descendants. I don't know. Could be partially right. We don't know. But it would kind of make sense. So maybe right now that's just why it's like sort of out in the open. Although no, because remember the kids were getting kidnapped and eaten as far early as the 60s. Well, maybe Edward never was possessed or something. I don't know. Who knows? Okay, did we restore? We did. All right. So what could we do? We could play the flute. Maybe that could protect us. We could. It's actually probably our best bet from what I'm seeing here. We could play the flute. We could go back into the well. That's probably almost assuredly a death. Maybe something invaluable in the puzzle box, but we don't have that. So yeah, I'm gonna just play the flute. I guess do it again. Ground trembles slightly with the thing's thunderous footsteps as it tromps up the path. It's right outside the slaughterhouse. Yeah, it's gonna be another death. Let's see. You never even... Yeah, okay. Alright, so the flute didn't do anything. It was good to confirm because, remember, the flute was supposed to do something, but... Or I'm sure it will do something at the right time. I just don't know what yet. Obviously, we're not going to be able to go hand-to-hand combat. We could just try going into the well. It would be fun. East and south. Yeah, maybe if we... I wonder if we could, like, replace the plywood? I don't think that would work. Alright, anyway, let's go down and see what happens. You hear it pause inside the building, its hide slithering loudly against the brick walls as it moves about. There is a horrible wet snorting sound, as if it were trying to pick up a scent. Then an unspeakable, inhuman grunt of anger. Oh, because it just picked up our scent and it knows we're down there. I see. So this gives us some information. Maybe we need to disguise our own scent with something else that's smelly. Do we have anything smelly? I mean, it's too late already, right? In this fish oil. Pour oil on me. You can't pour the old tin, it's not a liquid. Oh, I didn't open it yet. You cower down in the bottom of the well as the thing, whatever it is, moves closer. The shadow falls across the mouth of the well, and then the circle of light above you is blotted out by a shape so utterly blasphemously hideous that even its mere silhouette is enough to blast you into unconsciousness. The last thing you see are its squirming tentacles groping down the sides of the well for you. That was a good one. Hey, welcome show. The show. Yes, I kind of liked that idea if we have enough time. And maybe we can even restore earlier. If we can put the oil, let's just see if we can put the oil. Because I think the oil is supposed to be stinky, right? So open the tin. Yeah, smelly quantity of fish oil. Pour oil on me. The very thought makes you want to gag? Really? Damn it. That's not going to work, huh? But maybe it's filling the air. So maybe just by us holding it open, it's okay. So let's undo that. South. Down. No, okay. has an unspeakable inhuman ground of anger. So even the smelly oil is not enough to disguise your own human smell, apparently. Oh, maybe we could have done it on our clothes. Maybe not on me, but on the clothes? Open tin, pour oil on clothes. No, it doesn't want us to do that. Okay. Pour oil on a coat, maybe? Probably not, but... Oh. Pouring fish oil all over it would only make a mess. Alright. Yeah. Alright, so the only thing we haven't tried is actually meeting it head on, because I kind of like wasted a couple of moves. Are we able to get through the trampled path at all? So if we go east to the slaughterhouse... Oh, we just die right away. Damn. Alright. So, before we try to, like, do this for, like, 20 minutes, am I already dead? Are we walking dead already in this position? Like, do we have what we need to avoid getting killed? Probably not. I don't know. But... I mean, the only thing we got there is the bone, so I'm wondering if we're able to pick up the stuff in the slaughterhouse and then go back, are we able to do that without triggering the monster? Ah, okay. We are still walking dead. So maybe pissing off Michael is not the right thing to do. Hey, Dark. No, they're not. Oh, shit, sorry. I didn't, forgot to reset the cart timer. But no, they're not open. When were the last buys? Man, that's really bad though, by the way. Like, this game was late enough. I know it's just one guy, so it's more kind of an amateur situation, but that's like a Walking Dead without any real... Like, sometimes you can be Walking Dead, but you're like, yeah, I probably just, like, you know, I burned up an important item or document or something that you know you need. Like, yeah, that... It's no surprise you're Walking Dead there. You'd know, but... I mean, obviously I don't know what the key mistake was, but that's a little rough, I would say. Actually, what I should do is put it at 35, because I need to make that call at 35 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so we could... Dark, thank you for the 40 bits. Appreciate it. Oh, that pulls you back in front of Duriel. Alright, so, I mean, yeah, I guess we should go back to the Michael before we pissed him off. Let's just leave him in the house, and let's still get all of this stuff, I guess. That's what we're gonna do. Is he still here or not? Okay, yeah, he's there. Oh. Okay, so this time we just left the house without pissing off Michael to the point where he left. Suddenly you hear a deep grinding noise that seems to vibrate up through the floor from beneath the house. A moment later, there's a terrible wailing howl as of some subterranean wind shrieking through unlit passages. Then the grinding again, and all is silent. Timidly, you call out Michael's name. There is no answer. You are alone in the house, even though we are told we are outside the house, but no, we are still in the house. Apparently, because we're alone in the house. So what the hell? Do you think Michael got taken over by the... Is Michael the creature now? I mean, now I guess we should go back inside and check this out, but... I was just seeing if there's any, like, new descriptions of anything having occurred. We never, by the way, went to, outside. Unlock door. Family plot. We did have the ability to go inside there, right? Yeah, because we got that skull there. So we go north. Okay. Yeah, we don't have the crowbar, though. Yeah, without chisel croak. Okay, so this is, again, another reason why that crowbar is really going to come in handy. So, again, we may be Walking Dead already, because maybe that thing was never supposed to happen. It's possible, A, you don't want Michael leaving the house, and B, you don't want all this, like Michael apparently getting killed or whatever just happened. So maybe you have to deal with him without pissing him off or like ditching him. Maybe that's what the situation. Well, even in this team, there's still some Walking Deads. Sitting room, yeah. And okay, observatory. Yeah, we still don't have the anything. Damn. All right, let me try one other thing. Let's leave Michael, but let's also just leave, period. Oh, this time it didn't happen. Weird. Or is it timed? Is it like move timed or something? Hey, we didn't get the whole thing happening with the thing screeching or whatever. Okay, trampled path. Alright, let me just get the stuff because I want to see what we do with of all the things that we pick up. And also whether whether that creature shows up again in this run. Take hook and paper. Ground. South. Move plywood. Down. Search bones. Take bear. Up. North. Paint tricks. Mark the dirt here. Yeah. Nope. Okay, so the thing still comes after you. Alright, so that didn't have any bearing on Michael. Let's this time just try to take the hook, but don't go into the well. Let's try that. Michael wanders in from the west. He gives you a strange look as if he hadn't expected to find you here. Interesting. We'll come back to that. I do want to stay in the house and like just see what he does if we don't do anything. Okay. Take hook and paper. Okay, so instead of going into the well, let's just go back. No, it still comes this way. Fuck. But you said we're not Walking Dead in this. I mean, we're Walking Dead for other reasons, but we could still like survive essentially. All right. Interesting. So this time I just try to take the meat hook and the paper, but the creature still comes after us. So we either have to hide or disguise ourselves or something. So really what we should do is maybe read take a closer look as if there's some other features that we could use to our advantage to help us. Okay, so nothing really on the trampled path. Get the slaughterhouse. Gaping holes. East and south. Doesn't seem to be anything that we could hide in. Look again at our inventory. I liked the fish oil idea, but the game wasn't really having that. Didn't it say something about the blood? He knows our blood. Now Michael is in mud, so yeah, maybe he's the creature or something. Could be. Well, it's because he was barefoot. He's barefoot outside. Jeez. We're not gonna be able to fight this thing, so. What if we can distract it with some other bone? Drop skull. Probably didn't do anything. Can we move the plot? Actually, enter well and move plywood back? No. Alright. Oh, I never moved the plywood to begin with. Got it. Your boner? No thanks, I'd rather not touch it or see it in any way. No offense, Peter. Can we, like, look in there? Open the bear up. Oh, maybe he got pissed because the plywood was here. Move plywood. It took all your efforts just to tip the cover off the well. You don't think you can muster the strength to heave it back on again. Okay, so that means, yeah, I guess we can forget about the plywood for all intents and purposes. Damn. Okay, and if we just take the hook. It's coming this way. So yeah, there's clearly something we need to do before it starts charging us. I have a feeling we do need to get into the well after all. And it's sniffing for us, so I really think that smelly thing is a key factor. Maybe we could distract him if we put something else that's smelly, like the tin. Open the tin. I mean, like, could we pour it over something else? I don't know. Pour tin or oil and plywood, fish oil. Well, that's true, Hookive. Yeah, I mean, it's also 6 hours earlier than it was the other night. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. On fishwood. Pour oil on plywood. Okay, yeah, they don't want us to do that. What, if we just dropped it here? Just trying to find a way to... Alright, let's drop it here. Drop tin, take paper. Whoops. Okay, so now we can, like, trigger him. Okay, now go. It's right outside the slaughterhouse. I mean, I left the fish oil just to distract him. I don't know. Faint odor of decay. Probably good to turn off the flashlight too. Oh, it paused inside the building. Oh, well, it did snort, but I think it's still going for us, right? Yeah, so I think it's another death. I mean, I think the fish oil is part of the solution, but maybe we don't have what we need either. So I think it's gonna be another death, but yep. Okay, so the fish oil isn't doing much of anything, unfortunately. Alright, so maybe we gotta do something with Michael, so let's just not even leave the house, because even if we do leave the house, we can get those items, but we can't do really much else with them. Because that thing will kill us, prevent us from leaving, so I guess let's just try to spy on Michael. Let's keep him in the house so we won't piss him off. But I guess we just gotta move around and watch him do stuff. Yeah, maybe if we just go... Let's just go into the narrow corridor, and hopefully he shows up here. Upstairs landing. Oh, shit. Oh, that's while you're still in the house. Oh, damn. That's already probably too late. Subterranean wind. Oh, fuck. Maybe we should stay with him. Or would that only happen if we were not in the same room as him? Oh, wrong save. Good question. Okay, he went up to the east, and then he's gone. Huh. Okay, if this really is timed... Did the game say it was timed? I think it did, didn't it? Okay, final chapter does indeed have a time limit and things start moving pretty fast. If you've left things undone, you may find yourself running out of time. Well, was there any way for us to find out about the area in that forest without having had the dream? Yeah, so clearly we just didn't do enough on days 1 and 2. I mean, probably. Or the clock starts ticking. Provide enough clues to let you know when you've missed something. It won't always be obvious when you do. Yep. Should we? Oh, throwing objects into the ocean, meaning throwing it into that patch of water until you're positive you don't need them anymore. Yeah. What was the trophy room again? Oh, right. That's just the accolades for the game. Okay. I'm guessing once you hear that groan, the game is over. So we may need to I guess just starting day 3 in bed. Let's not waste our time talking to Michael. Let's actually just try to do something. Stand up. Okay, he's still sleeping too, which is important. Okay, take close. Well, the groan that happens, and then everything is silent, and Michael's no longer in the house. There's the grinding noise. You try to get dressed as quietly as possible, but apparently Michael isn't as knocked out as you thought he was. Michael comes awake with a jerk and a hoarse shout. For a moment or two, he only stares about blindly, as if unsure of where he is and all but unaware of your presence. Then, with a grunt of surprise, he seems to come to his senses and painstakingly crawls out of bed. My hands are full? Oh. Yeah. Probably because I didn't have the trench coat on. So is he still in there or not? Okay, yeah, he's there. Okay, he is searching for something. It could be the silver locket, but it didn't really seem to have any effect when we showed it to him. So let's just go, yes, into the corridor. Maybe just, you know what? Maybe just being in the corridor. Maybe we can see him from here, just through the entranceway into the study. Maybe he won't notice it because it's only 1.5 feet. I don't know. Yeah, so let's go in here and just wait. Northeast. Oh, I meant to go northwest. Shit. I have a feeling you're supposed to have done something to make this area like illuminated earlier. So where the hell is Michael? And I guess if I'm already fucked, like if we didn't do all we needed to do on days 1 and 2, then I shouldn't waste my time here. Probably should go back to day 2 to do everything I need to do. But lollipop-shaped tree. Okay, so where is he in the house? That's the question, right? Oh, he's in the upstairs landing. Okay. Oh, no, now he goes downstairs. Damn it. So we need to find some way to coax him in that area. I'm not sure. For him to go back to the study. Maybe. Still not here. And okay, yeah, see, I think at this point you're probably screwed. You haven't done what, because he says things start out pretty fast, so probably if you haven't accomplished what you need to by the deep grinding noise point, you're gone. And the thing that sucks is there's no move timer, so you don't even know. I mean, I guess you could literally count, but that is kind of, wow. I guess we could just try more stuff with Michael. Hey, how's it going, Koala? He was looking for it. So this, remember they made mention of he was going around trying to look for things, but now he doesn't remember why. So then I told him about Michael, but maybe we should show him the slip of paper actually. That would jog his memory. He doesn't even look at it. Come on, man. He doesn't care about that. Whoa, he suddenly claps his hands over his ears. Shut up about that guy, will you? He shouts. I'm so sick of hearing about Edward Verloc. Can we please talk about something less fucking depressing? The guy is dead and gone, and so are his poor fucking wife and his poor fucking kids. It's ancient history. I am not He breaks off abruptly and looks away. Your heart skips a beat, however, because you realize what he was about to say. I am not Edward Verloc. Oh yeah? How's it going? Japanese, huh? Wait, really? Oh, they brought it back? Yeah, because when Twitch went to the other one, it sort of went away, right? An embedded version. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Akaku. Exactly. You're more right than you know, Akaku. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, good. Interesting. So the fact that this is bolded actually makes me think that this might be good. I don't know. Let's do an Edward Verloc save. So maybe this is good because we showed him the locket. Now we talked to him about Edward Verloc. So should we tell him about Julia Ward? They're dead now, and it's terrible, but nothing can bring them back, okay? He wanders off to the west, muttering something about needing privacy. But we didn't get points, so I don't know. I'm gonna keep on showing stuff to him. Or telling him. But it eventually gets pissed, though, right? Maybe we should just keep on saying Edward Verlac. Okay, it's the same thing, so no. Oh, the choice of... Yeah, you gotta be very precise about the language. Makes sense. Okay, he doesn't care about Anna. Oh, how about Jeffrey Greer? He doesn't know anything about that. Teddy bear. Oh, well, we don't even have that bear yet. You want your towel, Michael? Doesn't even look at it. And he doesn't want the newspaper either. Walks a few steps across the room and then stops, as if he had forgotten what he had gone there to do. Yeah, indeed. Oh shit, I meant the diary, but he didn't care about the diary. Okay, if we give him the ID card, he's really pissed. Flask is empty. Manual of wards and seals and cryptical we did already. Keys aren't going to make a difference. You want some coffee? Doesn't even look at it. Oh, you know what? We should get the cardboard box of newspaper clippings, actually, I'm thinking. Okay, taken. He's still here or not? Did he leave? Okay, he's here. A shiver runs up your back for no apparent reason. Turning, you realize that Michael has been staring at you. He looks away, his expression unreadable. Show clippings to Michael. Damn it. Alright, so that didn't do anything. I think he meant Claude, maybe? Yeah. Cloud. Man. So I'm already Walking Dead in day 3. Like when I wake up in the morning at day 3, am I Walking Dead? So in other words, there's still stuff I need to be doing on day 2 that I haven't done. Because, I mean, there's tons of... I could spend hours here on day 3 trying to find the right stuff to do, but... if we're already dead going into it, it doesn't matter. Uriel, thank you for the cheers. Okay, we're not Walking Dead. Thank you, Aardvark. Because, I mean, Michael Gentry said, you know, you have to do a lot on the first 2 days, so... I need to make sure I wasn't already dead to begin with. Okay, thank you, Nico. Not Walking Dead in general, or just the way I've done it? Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. Jewelry box, lantern. I'm really surprised you can't show him the gold locket. Or he doesn't have a reaction to it, I should say. Letter opener. Loot. He's rubbing his forehead, so... it's probably because he has a headache, but I'm just wondering whether there's anything else we could do. Wrap a towel around his head, perhaps? Where's my gold locket? Do I not even have it? Is that the problem? Where's my gold locket? Did I never pick it up? There's the silver locket. Where's the other one? Did I drop it at some point? Fuck. Apparently I did. The wedding ring? Is oval no, that's the silver one though. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate it. I'm wondering if I left the gold locket in the attic room. Let me just quickly check. Oh, whoops, I went too far. Did I never do this gold locket in this save? Wow. You put it in your pocket, the clippings will just fall out and get lost. Alright, well, drop box. Wow, I never did anything with it. Okay, let's show him this then. Oh, there's the grinding noise. Alright. Oh. I think that's kind of the end. You don't do anything by that point. Made from this Edward Verloc save. Quickly go. Oh. Okay, can we find him? Shit, he's not here. Oh, here he is. Okay. Show gold locket to Michael. Michael gazes intently. Okay. Okay, so he's the same reaction as like with the silver locket. Maybe I should ask him. No, he never has a reaction about her. Damn it. Wanders upstairs. Fuck. Okay, still looks half asleep. His hair is unkempt, his skin blotchy and pale, his eyes bloodshot and red. Every so often he grimaces and grimaces, some people say, and raises a shaky hand to his forehead as though afflicted by a painful headache. You notice something odd about his feet. They are covered with mud. Okay. Wipe off mud with towel. Take the mud. Okay, he doesn't want us to do that. So I'm guessing we have to like observe him doing something. I don't know. Michael's staring at us. I mean, I kind of wanted to just wait in the narrow corridor. The problem is we haven't been able to get a view on the study. I don't know. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe we should just try the others. Maybe we should just try the others. Yes. Oh, here we go. So yeah, we're looking at the sitting room. At that moment, Michael wanders into the sitting room, muttering something incoherent. He looks around blankly, lost, as if he had come into the room in order to do something, only in the next instant to forget what it was. Then his eyes fall on you, and he smiles. You neatly jerk away from the spy hole, heart pounding wildly, when it suddenly occurs to you that he's not looking at you at all. He's looking at the portrait through which you are appearing. Michael regards the portrait with a strange air of familiarity. He gazes into its eyes, and also, unbeknownst to him, your own eyes. The one might appraise an old friend one hasn't seen for some time. His expression is deferential, admiring, and something else. You can't quite put your finger on it first, but as your husband continues to gaze rhapsodically at the terrible portrait, a sickening realization strikes you. The expression is vanity, ugly, self-absorbed vanity. Your husband is staring at this portrait the way he might preen himself in a mirror. Yep, confirmed. He's gotten possessed by Cretius. Michael brushes his fingers back through his hair and walks out of the room, chuckling softly to himself. Alright, so here's the question. Did this discovery of sorts does this prolong, like, I mean, obviously it was a good thing, it was a good discovery, but how do we what now, basically? I mean, I guess we'll just sort of go somewhere else, and maybe now we should go to the children's room and see if he enters that area. Ayaya, jambalaya. Nope. Okay. Then the very next move, or 2 moves later, we still have the same grinding noise. Fuck. Alright, so I think we're probably dead there. So why don't we just start in the morning? Why don't we just not even mess talking to him? Just go straight to the sitting room. See that, get in, save in, and then we'll sort of take it from there. It's hard to know, but I feel like if he just disappears, that means like it's kind of over, more or less. But maybe I could be wrong. I mean, who knows? Oh, fuck. So from here we need to go southwest, look in hole. Okay. Save here. The sitting room spine. Now go north, look in hole here. Does this matter at all, the children's? Oh yeah, it does. It does. Suddenly Michael walks into the bedroom. He moves slowly, looking around and lightly touching things as if visiting old memories. Alright, let's get some Cedrics here. I feel like this is some good progress here. He walks over to the crib and spends some minutes staring down into its empty blankets, after which he sighs. Then he turns and adjusts the coverlet on the child's bed. He walks over to the vanity and brushes his hand across it as if he had expected to find something there. He frowns, makes a small noise of frustration, and walks out of the room. Oh, maybe we should have left something there for him on the vanity. A locket, perhaps? Might have been the locket. Might have been the locket. Was it the bed or the crib that he looked at? It was the crib. Which I guess must have been Edward's, and the bed was the other kid's. I think so. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, let's just quickly see if we go to the other one northeast of here, the darkness. Because if he brings light source to the room, then it's not a problem, but... Ooh, okay, something's happening here. Just as you are about to move away from the spy hole, you hear footsteps on a stone floor. A light shines in through a doorway, and a moment later, Michael skulks into the room, which you now realize is the wine cellar, seen from down low in a corner near the floor. This is gonna have us go in there. Halfway across the room, he stops, darts a suspicious glance over his shoulder, and shines his light into every corner, as though searching for potential spies. At one point, he looks straight at you, and you nearly recoil, alarmed at the sight of his crazed, red-rimmed eyes. He does not spot you, however, and in a moment, he moves on. He walks over to the rack at the north end of the room and does something with the bottles. You can't quite see because his back is toward you. Then there is a click and a heavy grinding sound, and the entire wall swings back, revealing a hidden passage. The room is filled for a moment with a wild, wretched keening, like a cold wind blowing through an empty chasm. With one last wary look behind him, Michael steps through the portal. The light disappears, the wall swings back with another grinding sound, and then all is quiet. Okay, so that was the grinding sound. So I'm guessing if you don't see this happen, you don't know where it is, and then he goes through the portal and you're kind of screwed and you never can find that out. But that's just a guess. Alright, so we got 2 points. We'll give some Cedrics. Let's definitely save. 32 lines. The problem is we don't see what he did with the bottles, so we don't know exactly how to replicate it. That's the only trouble. Okay. I've got to make this call, but slots are open, so feel free to buy some things. And I'll be right back. Yeah, so I think this is the trailer for the trailer opening for The Colony, I believe, which is a game. Oh, so this was like Psycho's viewer pick. This was from like 1988, sci-fi game. I wonder if it has like no sound in the actual thing. But yeah, when you realize they were trying to do like 3D in '88, then maybe you can start to understand why it looks like this. Yeah, maybe it was the it could be the Mac trailer for it, or gameplay from the Mac version. Anyway, it's what I could find. All right. Whoops. All right, so no buys. Last call for buys. These people still are not answering the phone, so I'm wondering whether they haven't opened up yet or what the situation is. I checked like 5 different sources to make sure I had the right number, and I do, so I don't know. Oh, DOS version, but originally Mac. Okay. Yeah, because I think, at the start it did say IBM, so I think it is the IBM version. Or PC version, whatever, DOS version. All right. We'll turn off buys. All right, so we just got 2 points. It's good. Now let's actually update our to-dos here because... So I think we did what we needed to do with the narrow corridor holes, and we finished the darkness situation, so that's done. Earth! 7 months of Earth Machine! Thank you so much, Earth, for the sub. I think you just recently subbed before, whatever. So, like, within the past few days, right? So this was the next cycle, just came up. Thank you so much, Earth. Appreciate it. Oh, actually, oh shoot. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, I have to be right back again. Apologies. Yeah, probably because maybe you didn't hit the last one. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All right, let me open up the buys again. 'Cause again, I'll be right back.
Good day, Robinson Treplev 1. Plato 625, your president, speaking. I wanted to brief you in person on the details of your last mission. We need you to go to Zarathustra, a planet in the Oedipus system. The coordinates have been transmitted to your onboard computer. For your last hours as a Robinson, you are about to experience thrilling and unforgettable moments. Good luck.
All right. Sorry about that. That was super loud, apparently. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I guess that was Robinson's Requiem, which people warned me was terrible before. Yeah, so I did make the reservation, which also means I got to cut stream in about 15 minutes. FYI. So we'll try to get through this. Yeah, sorry, Materi. Yeah, that is a common phrase used by the bots. Impossible to play. Impossible to play, Core, or impossible to beat? There's certainly a difference there. Alright, Matt buys a slot for Are You Afraid of the Dark? Oh, what happened here? What happened to... What? Hang on a second. My browser froze here. Whoa. Oh, geez. This pasted all this stuff. There we go. Okay, now it's good. I don't know. All of the game transcript got pasted into the column there somehow. Oh, just annoying to play, and not an adventure game. All right, for my own sanity, then, unless we want to see the stream spend, I guess, weeks on it, Maybe we should get should we try to do a genre correction to Moby Games for Robinson's Requiem? Alright, what was it? Are you afraid of the dark? From Matt, moves ahead of Shadowgate. Up to V4. There we go. Alright. Okay, so yeah, we got 15 minutes. So our score's gone up by 2. So he just went, Michael the husband, went just down into the wine cellar. The question is, if we try to follow him there, are we going to be able to get access ourselves? I guess only one way to find out. So let's just go ahead and do that. So if we make our way downstairs... Down, east. Alright, so the question is, we observed him going in there. What we didn't observe is how he did it in the bottles, right? Did I find out for sure if I'm dead or not? You mean Walking Dead? I don't know here, but I'm gonna play on, assuming that I'm not. Oh, here, wait, hang on the, there we go, capture's a little off. Just because we are making progress, so I do want to see what this is about. So we got row after row of smooth covered glass, dust covered glass. The wine inside is dark and murky, reminding you somewhat irrationally of blood. That's the basement, or that's the attic. Where's the basement? Here. Wine cellar. There are 5 bottles in the 3rd row from the bottom that have been handled recently. The finger marks are clearly outlined on their dusty labels. One label is partially torn and the other is all but faded completely. But at a quick glance, you count a Pinot Noir, a Cabernet Sauvignon, and a Cheval Blanc. We have 5 bottles, 1 torn, 1 gone, and then 3 intact. Interesting. Alright, let's do a save here in the wine cellar. So let's look at the, I don't know, I guess we'll start with the Pinot Noir. A robust Pinot Noir, vintage 1651. Obviously one of those collector's items that just keeps getting more and more valuable as long as you don't open it. A raised letter W has been stamped into the bottom of the bottle. Aha, okay. So it's probably going to it's going to be some combination that we're going to have to sort of push. We'll have to figure it out. Next up, the cab. Vintage Cabernet Sauvignon from 1734. Oh, the year probably matters too, actually, I'm guessing. Maybe it corresponds to the family lineage. So that's H. Yeah, maybe that's when Heinrich was born. Wilhelm was born in 1651, I'm guessing. Let's see. Wilhelm. Yep, Wilhelm 1651. Heinrich 1734. So I'm guessing we're going to see Elijah in here and Mordecai and everything. So I would, an E, an M. What was the other one? The Cheval Blanc. Yeah, okay, a light Cheval Blanc, or Blanc, 1886. There's letter M, so that's the Mordecai. 1886. We still need to know. I guess we could look at label. Bottle with the torn label. The label in this bottle is partially torn away. There's a raised letter E stamped onto the bottom of the bottle. Yeah, so that would be Elijah, which is like 18 whatever. 02 was it? Maybe. Alright, and then we needed the faded label. This bottle is so old that the label has almost faded beyond legibility, although from what you can make out, it is probably a fine Merlot. Erased letter C, yep, that's for Cretius, has been stamped on the bottom of the bottle. Alright, so if we're doing this in chronological order, I think we go Cretius, Wilhelm, Heinrich, Elijah, Mordecai. I just wanted to double check. Elijah, yep, Elijah was 1802. Cretius, we know his death date, but we don't know his birth date, but it probably doesn't matter because we just know that's first. So the question is, how do we actually interact with these bottles, right? Maybe just pushing them? Push, faded label. Nothing obvious happens. Push, W, H, E, M. Damn it, nothing happens. Hold. See? The bottle won't budge from the rack. Twist. See? The bottle with the faded label rotates a quarter turn clockwise, then snaps back with a loud click. Okay, so we gotta twist them maybe. W, H, E, M. Boom! The bottle of light Cheval Blanc rotates a quarter arm clockwise, then snaps back with a loud click. A rumbling, grating sound suddenly fills the wine cellar, and the racks and a portion of the stone wall behind them swing back, revealing a dark passageway to the north, from which blows a hot, foul wind. See, this is why taking notes is so, like, if I hadn't taken notes, I probably would not have been able to solve that. But because we had the years to refer to, wrote down the years of the deaths and the births and the deaths, you know, you remember those years, so then when the vintage was cited, then you can just refer to it. All right, very nice. So we got 34 points now. We have this portal, so I guess we just go north and see what happens. Now again, there's a lot we may not have done and have needed to do here, and need to let's go in and find out what's what. You take a few cautious steps into the corridor when the wall suddenly slams shut behind you with a reverberating boom. You are trapped. I wonder if this lets out at the well, or I guess we'll find out. We're going to the windy passage. The walls of this passageway are carved from solid rock with unearthly precision, 10 feet wide, 10 feet high, perfectly smooth, and perfectly square. The passage runs north, sloping downward into the depths of the hillside. A foul wind gusts intermittently from the darkness below. Alright, so we're continuing north, apparently. Or I would restore to a different thing, but I would not even necessarily thought the years, well, probably eventually I would have think, maybe it has something to do with the years. Alright, let's just continue going north. There's nothing else here really, right? Just rock and foul wind. Edge of the pit. The passageway ends here at a fathomless pit, a puckered circular hole in the rock from which the foul wind seems to emanate, howling up from the depths like a reeking banshee. A thin and decrepit rope bridge spans the pit, shivering occasionally in the wind. Interesting hole. The pit nearly spans the corridor from wall to wall and is at least 20 feet across, much too far to jump. Alice, DBG, thanks very much for the host. Welcome, everybody. To Anchorhead. The wind, which occasionally gusts up from the bottomless reaches, smells of decaying things and moans like a living thing as it races past you. Another blast of hot, foul-smelling air comes shrieking out of the pit. Alright, so we can't jump, but we do have a rope bridge that could kill us, but we'll find out. Take a look at the rope bridge. Hey Alice, what were you streaming? The ropes are frayed and tangled. The planks are rotten and in places missing entirely, leaving dark, howling gaps. A very dubious structure all in all, but there's no other way to cross. Alright, so, well, let's do a save, or could die here, we'll see. Cross bridge. Carefully you edge out onto the swaying planks. A blast of wind roars up from beneath you, shaking the thin strand like a pennon in a stiff breeze, and you cling grimly to the ropes. A few more steps, however, and you are safely on the other side. Okay, good, that's good. Made it seem like there was going to be a puzzle there, but turned out not really to be one. So we're on literally other side. Okay. Ah, Monkey Island, nice. We are playing Anchorhead, which is text adventure from 98. Michael Gentry. It's like a Cthulhu. Well, here, some info on it. The passageway turns east here, the stone floor dropping down in a series of wide steps carved into the living rock. The stairs continue down to the northeast, eventually curving out of sight. The only other way out, only way on from here is a narrow, oddly angled corridor in the northwest corner. Oh, geez. And the thin bridge spanning the pit. So there, we can go east, we can go northwest, and I think they also did say, yeah, northeast as well. So, wow, 3 different directions. Damn. So, I guess we'll try east first, because they mentioned it first. I can't go that way. Didn't you just tell me the passageway turns east? Or dropping down? You mean just down? Wait, I thought the down was through the northeast. Hang on. Undo. The stairs continue down in the northeast. Okay, so this is down. When they say the passageway turns east, do they just... Wide steps. Yeah, turning down. I guess they really meant northeast. Because they didn't allow us to go east. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just going to get rid of the east direction. Alright, so we have the great stairs. The vast stone staircase plunges down into the earth. The seemingly interminable steps curve in a gentle sweep from the southwest above you, dropping toward black, unplumbed depths to the north. Okay, we made it to the bottom of the stairs. The stairs end here, at a huge greenish gold door set into the north wall. There is nothing else here, nowhere to go but onward or back. Okay, let's check out this door. The door is enormous, nearly 15 feet on a side, and made entirely of some smooth greenish gold metal that reflects your light with an oily, wavery sheen. There is no handle, no keyhole, or latch of any kind. There seems to be no physical way of opening the door at all, just the smooth rectangle of metal, adorned with a single symbol etched to its center. Okay, remember, I think we wrote this down. We had to say something. We had to say something with that door. Pagan god's name to open the sealed door with the god image. Let's see what the symbol says. The emblem in the center of the door is that of a stylized open eye, surrounded by wavy, radiating lines which resemble nothing less than a crown of sinuous tentacles. You shudder, unable to suppress the feeling that you have seen that eye somewhere before. Okay, again, I don't know my Cthulhu mythology, but is this god, the pagan god, Cthulhu itself? Okay, we can't even say or speak Cthulhu. Whom do you want to speak that to? To the door, I guess? Speak Cthulhu to door? There's no reply. God damn it. I mean, isn't Cthulhu with the tentacles and shit? That's probably what killed us. Yeah, we actually have to wrap up in a couple minutes here. Let me make note of this. Dotted. Symbol door, which clearly we need to get through. See, they say, maybe I should just say Cthulhu to door. No reply. Okay, so say and speak is the same. Oh, everything has tentacles in Lovecraft. Okay, is it Verlac? Cretius? This is the problem. I haven't gotten... We haven't seen many gods' names. There is the... I guess some of the documents might reveal them. Oh, there's the womb of Nehilum, maybe. Not Nehilum. I have that written down. Yeah, because I've been wondering what the hell this thing has been called the whole time. It probably was in one of the documents, but Great beast. I'm sure it's not called that. Yeah, it's probably one of the documents. They probably mentioned it. Miskatonic. Yeah, Misquat. Hey, Joy. I mean, these are definitely not right, but it's just helpful to rule stuff out. Teddy bear. Cryptical harmonicon. Okay, there was the domain of Nihilum. That's why I tried that. He who is named not, nor may that name be taught among his followers, that name which may be learned only by gazing upon his terrible countenance. Oh my god. So we may have to see that monster in the woods after all in order to know what it's called? The only specific details involve a ritual used to open a one-way portal into the womb of Nihilum, allowing the magician to enter or possibly throw some hapless soul into its chaotic, blasphemous depths. Seems something to do with music. Oh, tuning pillars to the harmonica. So playing the flute here is not going to do anything. But yeah. I think that's probably, you know what, that's probably for a different stage, a different area. Probably. Yeah, that's my guess. Alright. Did we save here? I don't know if we did. We did not. We saved at the pit. Alright. Symbol door. Speak friend and enter. Yeah, that would be great. Hey, Valor's Naikan. Hey, Naikan. Oh, and I forgot to turn off the buys, but that's fine. Yeah, so unfortunately, I gotta call it here. Maybe like a 15% chance I'll be back this evening. Probably not. We're probably gonna have to resume this tomorrow. Mantis, I will process your buy. Don't let me forget. But for now, we're gonna have to give out the bonus Cedric. And why don't we host up Kogu? He's playing a Dragon Warrior for the NES as he continues his retro challenge across the 8 and 16-bit consoles. And thank you, everybody, as always, for watching. That'll do it for Day 6 of Anchorhead. Well, we made it to Day 3, the last day. And after some initial exploration, I think we've certainly made some progress. We spied on Michael, found the entrance to the wine cellar, and found out how to even open that entrance. And now we're encountered with some more devious monsters. What more awaits us? We'll have to find out when Anchorhead continues the next time, right here on the Das Adventure Quest. And don't worry, Glitch, yes, the reservation is made. That's why I've got to go. We've got to get headed over for dinner. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time. Cheers.